So a pleasant good morning to everyone locked on here with us at semi-final number two of the Exchange T25 Cup. Um, if you know, this match was carded for yesterday and it was started on yesterday, but it was abandoned due to safety concerns, being the outfield was a bit waterlogged and not wanting to cause any injury to the players. So we called off the match and we moved it to today. So this is Fornilia opening the bowling. Next one gets flies through the keeper. A wide given by the umpire. So opening the bowling here for the Perseverance Lions is Ronaldo Fornilia. And opening the batting for the Base Buffaloes is Zachariah Mohammed and Brian Haricharan. This is Fornilia. This one just beating the bat of Mohammed. Skipper Cristiano Ramanan is behind the wickets and has the gloves on. And this one is cut away and over the line at backward point and runs into the boundary for four. An excellent shot there from Zachariah Mohammed. Sydney off and running here this morning. And he's bowled him. What a delivery there from Ronaldo Funilia. And Mohammed has to walk back to the stands after hitting an elegant shot there for four. Just went through the gates between bat and pad. And that's the end there of Zachariah Mohammed. So excellent delivery there from Ronaldo Funilia to remove the opening batsman, Mohammed. Mohammed scoring four. As we see from the replay here, that was the wicket of Mohammed. And the incoming batsman is Brandon Budu. Brandon Budu performing very good at thus far in this tournament with the bat and the ball, but mostly the ball so far. So certainly he would want to get some scores under his name today with the bat. So yes, we're back here and Ronaldo Funilia currently running up and delivers. This one just pops there on Brendan Boodoo and just plays that one down. So as you can see here, this wicket again is in some very, very good condition for the semi-final. And we must say thanks to the ground staff here at the Exchange Ground for providing such a good wicket throughout the tournament. It's really held up good. So this is for Nilia. Oh, and what a delivery there. Just beating the outside edge of Boodoo's bat. And that's the end of the over. So that's the end of the first over there. And the score is currently on 5 to loss of 1 wicket after 1 over. So Mohammed going early this morning, not really showing any threat.
And no, that was an excellent ball from Fonilia there to Mohammed. I think he had some movement, he got some movement, and I think that would have outdone Mohammed going forward defensively. And
Sydney,
that ball came back and knocked the top off of that off stump.
as we can see by the flags in the background there, there's a very strong breeze blowing across the ground, so that will
Yes.
play a very important role
Yeah,
in
that
today's game.
once that breeze continue to blow in this direction, we definitely will have very good weather for cricket today. Seeing the nice blue skies, just some white clouds hovering on that direction. So once it remains like this, definitely we will be in for a good semi-final.
Certainly.
Seeing that this same semi-final got washed out, conditions became very heavy and the ground waterlogged. So we didn't want to risk the safety of the players. So this is,
Beckles from the
and
not
this one top edge and goes straight up into the air. Beckles taking the catch. And that's the second wicket down. So Hari Charan have
has
to
to
go
go.
without scoring, and he was doing so
Certainly.
well yesterday.
Yes, yes. Certainly
And
saw some big ones from him yesterday, but unfortunately for him here today, he had to go up his
just
first delivery.
turning the bat early on that one and getting that leading edge. Easy catch for Beckles. So Zakalan Beckles picking up his man here with his first ball of his over.
Certainly. So what an excellent start there from Beckles. Taking a wicket off his first ball, and incoming batsman here is Roberto Badri, the captain of the base Wolverines side.
And now we are seeing a slight drizzle coming across the ground. As when you look at that northeast side, you're seeing a nice heavy cloud just converging. And what an excellent shot. Good feeling there. That looks like Kadir Juman putting in the dive.
But some good running between the wickets, and they complete 2 quick runs.
So
So
Roberto Badri to the
yes,
crease, joining Brandon Budu. So we have
Roberto Badri.
two youngsters here, one representing, both of them actually represent the national youth level. We have Roberto Badri at the under 15, and we have Brandon Budu, who have been coming through the ranks as one of the upcoming rising stars of Trinidad and Tobago.
Certainly.
Currently, I think he has the captaincy of the under 17 national
Yes,
team
yes,
this
that's
year.
right.
So definitely we will want to see him get off the start.
Certainly. He has a lot of experience and quality under his belt. On this one, just straight on the leg side there
Going
from
down the
Beckles.
so Beckles being a bit naughty here. coming in, generating some good pace. I know Beckles represented Trinidad National under 15 last year. I think he was part of the setup also this year. So Zach Beckles also having a bit of experience playing at the highest level in youth cricket in Trinidad and Tobago, coming all the way from Togo. And you could see he's generating some good pace. And it's good to see him coming back out after that first game, sustaining an injury in the webbing on that left hand.
Certainly, as you can see, his arm is a bit bandaged up at the moment, so
Yes, but
may have
he
to be a
looks,
bit
he
careful.
looks, he looks, he looks a bit comfortable. Probably just this one. Legs from about Adri. And
Yeah.
shot there.
Shot, excellent shot there. Use it, working it off his legs.
Yes, that was an excellent shot. That will do him some good in confidence. Oh, on this field of the top edge. Lau puts in the dive, unable to get there. They will converge to 2 runs. So some exciting stuff here in this semi-final matchup between the Wolverines and the Lions.
Certainly. I mean, it's all to play for here in semi-final number two.
This is it.
The winner gets a shot at the final.
That's right, and they will be meeting the defending champions, the AJ Ahmeds, who have settled themselves nicely
Yes, certainly.
after that exciting game yesterday.
Yes.
That game, the MLC Iguanas taking nothing away from them. They definitely fought back and was taking charge until,
The dismissal of Ethan Ramsunder.
yes, was
And then,
hitting those balls very ferociously over the boundaries. Was 666 galore.
certainly, really puts on a show here for us.
There's some good entertainment. So we want to say congratulations to the AJ Ahmeds for securing their place in the final as they await one of these two teams who are playing here today.
So here we have Ronaldo Fornilia returning with the ball in hand.
Oh, got dispatching this one over mid wicket for 6 runs.
And again,
We are in for a show here, Vivek, today.
certainly, like piece of that delivery,
That's right.
you're not put the foot and he was away for six.
And beyond that, there's no kicking to land over.
Yes, but I think looking at the skies, I don't think rain is
That's
as of right
right.
now.
I doubt likely DLS will come into play today.
Certainly,
This will definitely be a cracker, the semi-final number 2, and we will see cricket going all the way down.
yes.
I want to make a prediction. I believe this game also is going to be a close one.
Doing here, bowling to Brendan Boodoo.
Yes. And this one punched nicely to short. Yeah, Truman feeling inside the circle. Gets a good single. So good contest here between these two teams.
And as you know, it's the power play. So as of right now, they only have one fielder out on the boundary. No, actually two. There's a sweeper and there's a man at backward square.
Ronaldo finally well on the honesty national setup. So a very good contest here between the batters and the bowlers.
Certainly, a lot of expertise, a lot of class players in both teams. So this is Ronaldo Cornelia has two deliveries left in his second over. Teams in delivers, and this one's pulled away nicely there by Badri, but as I said, there's a guy out on the boundary there.
Yes,
So
yeah,
it's only
he
one run.
has some action out there.
Yes, and I think his intent is to bowl short balls, back of the length balls, seen from his field set. Really trying to make this batsman uncomfortable here. Not trying to pitch it up because you know if he pitches up, he will go the distance. This is Brandon Budu back on strike facing the last delivery of this over. Yes, so some adjustments being made here by the bowler.
Yeah.
This one is nicely driven there by Budu, and the sweeper comes around and collects it nicely. So at the end of 3 overs, the score is 23, the loss of 2 wickets. So really getting off to a very good start here. Despite the 2 wickets being lost early on, they are currently going at a run rate of 7.6.
Yes, and that's one of the main key areas they will want to focus on. That run rate,
Certainly,
keep that run rate ticking along nicely,
yes, not letting the
being
dot
solid.
balls. Yeah,
And that was a pretty good over there. 6-1-1-1. So you have 9 runs coming off that over.
certainly. So we have Beckles here returning from the northern end. He steams in. Oh, and this
Ah,
one
from Brandon Budu working this one over the mid wicket fielder there and 4 runs.
certainly really getting things going here. Certainly yesterday in semi-final number one, we saw that the batsmen really took their time, got their eyes in, and then played their innings. But as of right now, these batsmen seem to be seeing the ball like a football.
Yes, and what about the surface, Vivek?
Certainly,
Looks like an excellent surface for batting.
yes.
Ball is coming through nicely.
Yep.
Looking at Brandon just playing through the line.
Getting some nice bounce as well on the surface.
Speckles as he get ready. He runs up the bowl against Brandon Budu here. Pulls back the length nicely. Brandon just checking this one, playing it in front of him. And we could see some of the supporters have made themselves comfortable on the southeastern side of the ground there.
Certainly.
And looks like Wolverine supporters. Oh, I think he got away with that one, but it goes for 4 nevertheless. Wide call by umpire Rene Prasad.
Certainly. I must say, these two umpires, umpire Rani Prasad and umpire Frank Morgan, have done an excellent job
Excellent job,
thus far
these
in
two.
this tournament.
Oh, yes. They have been very consistent, and we appreciate having them in the Exchange T25 Cup. Of course, we want to say big thanks to Point Lisa's Nitrogen Limited for being a part of this year's tournament. So, Beckles back to Budu again, trying to play this one over the mid wicket there. But this one just straight and hitting the pad. And there you have it. Leg by signal by umpire Rene Prasad.
So that one brings Captain Roberto Batri into the strike. This morning in the middle there at the toss, Batri lost the toss and The Perseverance Lions elected to bowl first. The same thing as
Yes.
yesterday, so
Yeah, just a repeat. Another day.
certainly.
But I must say, these kids have really come out and enjoyed this tournament. They enjoy the atmosphere. They enjoy playing against each other. This one just played. Very good single there by Roberto Batri. And you
Yep.
could hear the appreciation of his teammates and managers and coach.
Yesterday in semi-final number one, we saw the effect and the pressure that that ball's put on you.
That's right.
And Badri said he's not having any of that.
Oh, and I think he's having a good head on the shoulder. They're understanding the game. That
Certainly.
rotating the strike is also part of the game. So it's good to see young players that must be able to execute it. Rotate strikes. Beckles.
He's missing his run up there. So the sun is out in all its glory here on this lovely Saturday morning.
Oh, and a very good ball. Yes, Vivek. And we hope it stays that way.
Certainly we do. So just one delivery left in the over of Beckles. He has gone for seven, actually 10 runs so far in this over.
Not a good over. So right now the run rate is up to 8.8. Oh, launched. One bounce four over the mid wicket.
What a shot there
So
from
good
Brendan
shot
Boodoo.
there from Brandon Budu. Continues to show his great skill and great
Certainly.
class in the game. So very good shot there. So 38 for the loss of two after four overs.
Just fielder in the inner circle and just one bounce into the boundary for four.
Really standing back on the back foot and playing it with the bounce. Over mid wicket. Excellent execution of the pull shot. Cristiano Ramanand, the captain of the Lions, making sure his field, together with the bowler, Cornelia, Cristiano Ramanand, outstanding young wicketkeeper here in Trinidad and Tobago, also plays for FCB Clark Road. And he has some good accomplishments this year, that youngster, Cristiano Ramanand.
So Fanilia back with the ball in hand.
Ah, this one on the boot. And that is it. Umpire Frank Morgan takes a good look. And Roberto Badri has to depart. LBW from a excellent delivery there from Ronaldo Fanilia.
So after a good start there was Roberto Badri, but this one just looking to flick that one and just striking him on the pad, and he has been sent. The replay here from that shot. Fanilia looking for the
Full
Yorker.
pitch, yes, it was right up in there in the black hole.
Certainly.
Umpire Frank Morgan, it was an easy decision for him after all. So that was an easy decision for the umpire because that ball pitched up right up into the black hole. Roberto
Certainly.
Badri looking to go across the line. You always seen the danger with going across the line to those full pitch deliveries.
Certainly.
I think he probably tried to repeat that shot he played earlier on.
Yes. So the incoming batsman here is Sanjay Naidu.
Yes, Sanjay Naidu represent the central zone and also got an opportunity in the reserve as a national under 15 player. Also played against the DC touring team from United States, representing Trinidad and Tobago in that match. So Sanjay Naidu now out into the middle.
And with that wicket, Vonilia picks up his second one. So as of right now, he has 2 wickets for 14 runs.
Oh,
Into the
this one
air.
popped into the air, and it looks like Tyler Ramroot getting an easy catch there. And Naidu has to go back to the dugout without scoring.
So
Just pushing this one. A good delivery there from Ronaldo Fonilia.
playing that
Short.
playing that one really early there was Naidu.
And Fonilia is on a hat trick now.
Yes, he is. First 2 deliveries of the third over, and he's on a hat trick. As you see the replay with that wicket, just playing a bit too early. And
This
this
one just popped into the air. Pushing at that one was Sanjay Naidu.
well, a simple catch there for the fielder was allowed enough time to get under it and make himself comfortable.
So you're seeing B Jagannath makes his way to the middle.
Hmm? So Bradley Jagannath, the new
Yes.
batsman in.
So Bradley would have played for the Buffaloes last year.
Yes,
The Bulldogs, sorry. The Balmain Bulldogs. And now he's here representing the Wolverines.
certainly.
So it's lovely to see how players moved around this year. Different teams representing different franchises. So for Nelia to Jagannath, he reloads again. Decided to bowl over this one. And we're seeing on a Saturday morning here, the main road looked very busy. A lot of vehicles passing up and down. So Fanelia to Bradley. Short delivery again. Just Bradley just playing this one down. So I think
Certainly.
Fanelia is actually holding back the length there, not allowing the batsman to free their arms through the line.
Yeah. I think he
So
also realized that they're using the pace of delivery, so I think he just slowed it down just a bit to ensure that they don't really use the pace and get extra runs on the board. But I think what Bradley has to do is really just stick there with Brendan Boodoo because, as you can see, Brendan Boodoo seems to be in some fine form at the moment.
yes, and that was really a slower delivery there, Vivek, as you said it. So he's varying his pace nicely. On this occasion, he just managed to stray a bit wide of that off stump, and wide was called. So giving away a run to the Wolverines. Yeah, as Fanilia comes back to Bradley. And a quicker delivery to the brick hole. And you see, well played there.
Equal to the
So
task was
that's right. So
Jagannath.
he's varying his pace here. Some good change ups.
Certainly. And that's the thing that really makes him a bowler that he is right now, just veering the pace and catching the batsman off guard.
Yes. So Fanilia again comes into Bradley. And nice delivery. Oh, and it's called wide. So this one just freaking wide of that off stump there.
Certainly wouldn't want to give away any free runs here.
And when you could see Cornelia looking at his boot. So some of those areas are still probably a bit soft from the rains yesterday. Comes in again, delivery, unable to score. Tyler Ramrup coming in to do the clean work.
Certainly. So just one delivery left in this over of Ronaldo Fornilia. So far, he's just conceded 2 runs and taken 2 wickets.
That's right. So this has been an excellent over here for Ronaldo Fanilia.
And as you can see, they have spread the field because they want Bradley to get a single, so he
That's
would
right.
keep
So
the
you're
strike.
seeing the tactics here from the Lions as they are looking to eat again. So they are looking to trap their prey. Oh, this one popped into the air. And Fanilia picks up another wicket here in this semi-final number 2.
So that's 3 wickets for this over. What an over
So
from
he
Ronaldo
worked and
Fornilia.
worked, and as I rightly said, the Lions were looking to eat. They are
Certainly.
sensing that Bradley was looking a bit shaky, and they worked on him. And on the last ball of the over, he got his man. So Bradley has to depart there.
But what an over there from Fornilia. Picking up 3 wickets and only conceding 2 runs. Certainly a good comeback over from him, pulling back the
Yes,
run rate
yes,
as well.
yes. The, the Lions has come back here with some sort of authority.
Certainly. As you can see from the replay here, just looking to work that one off his hips and just probably finding the outer edge and going up into the air.
Easy, easy catch there for Cornelia. Ball on court.
So the new batsman in at the crease is Zian Modikan. As you can see from the batting stats so far, not much runs on the board other than Budu and Badri. And then we can see the 2 opening bowlers. Cornelia really being the star so far, taking 4 wickets, just 1 wicket away from a fiver.
That's right.
And not a bad run rate as well, 5.33 per over after bowling 3 overs. So here we have Beckles returning here from the northern end, and he'll be bowling to Brennan Budu, 16 of 11.
So really good figures there for Cornelia.
Certainly. Just making some adjustments in the field is skipper Cristiano Ramanan.
So Beckles to Brandon Budu here. And then
Now this,
strays down the leg side again. Sliding and probably just looking at that angle, trying to up to and then missing that line a bit and sliding it down the leg side. Of course, if he's getting some movement with that cross breeze, he'll
certainly,
need to probably align it a bit outside the off stump.
yeah, and let's move it into Brennan Budu, but let's see what he does on this delivery.
Ah, beautiful delivery. Beats the outside edge of the bat. Straight through
For a moment there,
to Ramanan.
yeah. So coming through with some nice pace here and getting some nice bounce on the wickets is Beckles at this point in time.
Very strong youngster is Zachlin Beckles. Has a bright future in front of him. Another quick delivery, sliding down the leg side and wide again.
Certainly would want to line his deliveries up here. Not really allow these extras to build up onto them because one by one they can add up to a lot.
That's right. So it's just 5.1 and they're already 42 for 5.
So as of right now, they're just going with a bit of sawdust to put on the run-up, as it's a slightly damp, but not too much. Umpire just calling them on, probably because of a safety concern for
Yes, that
Beckles.
outfield was really waterlogged yesterday, and
Certainly,
that is why we had to postpone the semi-final number 2 for the safety of the players. We want to ensure the safety of our youngsters.
certainly. I think safety is number one priority here in this tournament.
So see, you could apply some sawdust there to dry up that area so you could have a proper footing. You don't want Zakalan twisting his ankle on the way in. So umpire Rene Passad doing the right thing here, realizing that where his feet are actually landing is being compromised.
Certainly.
So he decided to cut him off his run and decided to do some repairs onto that run up.
So the umpire just asking the bowler to ensure that it's all good for him. So there's a slight delay in play as of right now, as after 5.1 overs, the base Wolverines are currently on 42 for the loss of 5 wickets, going at a very good run rate at the point in time, but the wickets may cause them some problems coming down to the end of the innings. So certainly they would want to preserve their wickets, the batsmen in at the crease, and not really risk anything too much.
That's right.
But here we have Beckles continuing here from the northern end. He's bowling Randan Budu, currently on 16 of 12 deliveries. That one striking Budu on the pad, but it sounded like it had an inside edge.
There's not much of an appeal going up there.
Certainly. So the Budu just needs to refocus here. You know he'll have to play a big innings to take his team home. Not wanting to try anything risky at this point in time, as Brandon Budu.
And a very good delivery there. This one just played nicely down the ground for a single.
Yes, a single.
Khedira Juman converging. Zakalan with a dive, but unable to stop that ball.
So the
So
Saint Modican
Zain Murigan on strike.
to face his first delivery of the game.
It will be interesting to see how he will approach Zakalan. Zain also being a medium pace bowler, and he has shown great improvement coming through the ranks from Central Zone, represented the under 15. And an excellent power defense here from Zain Murikan. He has been one of the players have impressed me in terms of his growth, and he's working hard on his game. And once he continues, Zayn will become a very good player.
Certainly.
He has the ability, he has the talent, and it's all about just maturing into becoming that player he wants to be.
This one just striking the pad there of Modi Khan, but stifled appeal.
So all Zayn got to do here now is just continue to stick it out there and give support
Sydney, just keep on
to the
rotating the strike.
senior player on the non-striker end. And Zakalan again continuing his good bowling, getting in those dot balls. On, pushing him back on the back foot there, appealing.
And not out, just umpire. So,
I believe there was a bit of an inside edge. Um, it didn't look so convincing, even when Zakalan asked the question.
Sydney, so just 3 runs conceded from that over. The score moves on to 43 for loss of 5 wickets after 6, and that brings the end of the day. So here we can see that Manhattan, both opening bowlers coming back well.
Oh yeah,
They really had a good start here. The person, the Wolverines, sorry, and here there we can see that over of from Fornilia picking up those 3 wickets.
oh yes, and that's the dent the Lions have caused. And now have those towers been just over 2 runs, just around three, and
Certainly,
they have pulled back that massive run rate. They were about over 8, nearing 9 or over. And now the Wolverines have to rebuild their innings and look to bat through these 25 overs and post a
certainly.
competitive total.
Only 6 overs gone, 19 overs remaining.
That's right. So a lot to go here, and it's nice to see uh, Alejandro Casiram joining us. He run a bit late today, but he reached in time to join the game, and he's about to bowl his first over. This one punch to the offside there. Daniels doing the fielding in short cover.
Certainly. And if I remember correctly, Daniels had a very good spell in the last game, be it the quarterfinals versus
Oh
the Divergent
yes.
Defenders.
Oh, good diving effort there from it looks like Ronaldo Fanilia. So these fielders showing their athleticism outside there in the field.
Certainly,
Doing an excellent job here trying to keep things calm. So Budu again, another single, putting Zayn on strike. So Zayn will be facing up to Alejandro Casiram. Yes, Vivek, and we could back to Daniels. Daniels has been extremely economical, very good picking up the odd wickets.
certainly.
Also used a good pair. Zayn just playing this one back down the ground for no run.
Just defending that one. Probably just trying to see himself in at the moment, which is, I believe, the right thing to do.
So we know the Lions still have quite good bowlers to come. Oh, and this one out Foxen Zayn Murikan there.
Just missing the stumps. To,
Yeah, he didn't know what happened there. That one you could he was in no man's land with
certainly,
Kasiram just holding his head. Christian Lau converging in that point region there. That come off this over into an excellent over here, Ram. And then short ball, Zayn just plays this one back down the ground for no run and ends the over. Just 1 run from it. So an excellent over here from Alejandro Casiram for the
certainly,
Lions.
certainly. And Sydney, as you said earlier, the game has completely changed.
That's right. And that's what wicket does. The fall of wicket slows down the run rate.
Certainly. So certainly, after those wickets, the run rate has depleted increasingly, and I believe it's currently continuing to do so after an excellent over from Alejandro Casiram, only conceding 1 run.
Yes. So this is an interesting period here as we will see the Wolverines now trying to reg- regard their strategy in terms of posting a total,
Yes,
competitive total. So they will want to see things through a bit. And
but
of course, another disciplined bowler, Tyler Ramroop.
certainly. But you must give credit where it's due. The Perseverance Lions are playing very strategically. When Brendan Budu's on strike, they are allowing him to get the single, and then when Modi Khan goes up there, they are constricting the field and not allowing anything to go past them.
That's right. Again, rotating the strike here. So again, Brandon getting off to another single and then bringing back Zain Murikan, who's yet to get off the mark. Phase 7 deliveries, thus to Zain.
That was
Ah, and this one
fine.
just picking up the outside edge of the bat there. And he finally gets off the mark.
Certainly.
Very fortuitous shot. Just picking up the outside edge.
Yes. They're too far away from Ramanand to make an attempt and just goes on to the man Lee Chow and the shorted man.
We know that word fortuitous from Samuel Badri, and his nephew is here with us today.
So
Very good shot there by Brandon Buru, dissecting that offside field.
a nice
4 runs.
there from Brandon Voodoo, and that's a 50 runs for the base Wolverines.
So very good square cut shot there from Brandon Buru. So Tyler again to Brando. This one just pushed nicely on the offside. And this is the batting we have seen from Levi Gani
Certainly.
yesterday. Take
Yes,
control of the innings, and he played a wonderful innings, get into a 50.
certainly. And as you can see, the supporters just get back a bit of life into them after this wicket.
That's right. Oh, and Zain looking to drive this one through the offside there, but unable to make contact. He gestures a bit of an apology there to Brandon Budu. I think he's probably telling him, just look for the singles. And then he leaves this one outside, and that's the end of the over.
Certainly. So 7 runs of Ramrup's first over. A good one there for the Wolverines.
Oh, yes.
So currently going at a run rate of 6.38 is the base Wolverines. The score is currently 51 for
Yes,
5 after 8 overs. So still a lot of overs here to play. 17 overs to play.
that's right. So just want to make some mention of some of the sport coming in for the T25 tournament. We have MJCO Limited, Ramsing Sports World, NAS Cricket Limited. We have Climax Outlet, of course, Evergreen, TTMB, and no other. Our main sponsor of the tournament, Point Lisa's Nitrogen Limited. So we want to thank all of the sponsors that would have come and joined the 2024 season of the Exchange T25 Cup. So thanks going out to all the sponsors. And not forgetting Novel Sports, who has been one of the main pioneers with the digitalization of the tournament, the live streaming. So we want to thank Novel Sports also for partnering with the Exchange T25 Cup. And this one, oh, Just passing the stump there. Kasiram still standing looking for the ball. So a bit of a wayward throw there from Juman.
So
Brando
Brandon Budu put in a diving
making
effort.
a diving effort on the next end. Just ensuring that he gets back to his grounds.
An excellent single there from Modi Khan. Just getting Budu back on track, rotating his strike, and hopefully he's okay down there. And as we can see in the background there again, the supporters of the base Wolverines just setting up camp. Looks like they're having a very, very good time this morning. Looks
Yes,
relaxed,
looking really relaxed out there in their tent, enjoying a lovely game of cricket.
certainly. And it seems to me that Brennan Budu is all right and everything is all well. So Alejandro Casiram conceding 2 runs to find over 1.1. There we can see Brennan Budu just getting ready to face delivery of Casiram. So this is Casiram up against Brennan Budu.
This one worked away on the onside. So good feeling coming in from the boundary there, just restricting to 1 run.
A very clean pickup there from the fielder. Bringing Zid Modi Khan back on strike. So this is Casiram to Modi Khan. Oh, a
This one
nice
driven
yeah.
nicely there from Modikan,
But
but
as
unable to pass Juman.
but as I said again, look at the field. There's they are constricting him, and again for the last delivery of Dover,
That's
they
right.
go back a bit.
Just getting him to go back there. This one a bit slow and turning. So you can see Kasiram also variated, a lot of variation. Bowling the quick sliders, bowling, turning this one from outside off stump.
Certainly, and that's an excellent over again there from only conceding 3 runs. So really pulling back the run rate here and pulling back the game in the favor of the
Yes,
Perseverance Lions are these bowlers.
that's right.
So this is Tyler Ramrup here returning from the Northern Ireland.
Yes,
As I remember, in the quarterfinals, Tyler Ramrup he bowled excellently as well.
that's right.
So, so
This
it's
one
over.
driven nicely on the offside there, all along the ground. Kasiram doing the feeling. So another single to Brandon Budu. This one driven, bit in the air. They um, they have packed that offside there
Certainly.
within the inner circle. looking for a very attacking field against Zain Modikan and just runs this one down to third man.
They
And a
complete the
dive
big
in
single.
stop there by Cornelia.
Certainly.
So Zain gets off to another single. 3 of 16.
So bring back Brennan Boodoo on strike currently on 27 of 22 deliveries.
Yes. Ramrup to Brandon Budu. This one punches nicely down the ground for another single. And of course, the Wolverines will want Brandon to bat through this innings.
Certainly.
Knowing his ability, he could really get a big score here today. Oh, running that one, opening the face, but it looked like Juman feeling almost in a short third man feeling there in that position.
Yes,
He
yes.
wasn't in slip. So he goes back, he gives himself a bit of room. So again, looking for that single to give Zain as is the last ball. So again, unable to execute that plan because Zain remain grounded. So Brandon will be on strike for the next over.
Well, I think the batsmen have figured out the plan by
Of
now.
course, they definitely will be seeing what their opponents are doing
Yes.
and trying to restrict Brandon Budu off strike as much as possible.
And let's look at the run rate graph here.
Yes, you see, it could start a dip
off to a very good start with
way above
Wolverines.
9.
Yes, and then
That's
just
going down just around 6 runs over now.
yeah, certainly, and it all happened after that 3 wickets and 1 over from Fornelia.
Exactly.
So this is Alejandro Casiram again, really being very economical here for the Perseverance Lions and putting the pressure onto the batsman with those dot balls.
That's right. So far we see Tyler Ramrup and Kasiram are coming in the middle overs here and bowling very tight and keeping things a bit quiet.
This one is defended there by Brandon Budu.
This one turned nicely again for another single.
An excellent shot there from Brandon Budu.
Brandon Budu just moving along nicely. 29 of 25. Zain 3 from 18.
This innings thus far from Brandon Budu is really reminding me of Levi's Ghani's innings yesterday,
It
as you
was an
said.
excellent knock from Levi. Oh, full and full play by Zain Modikan. So Kasiram being naughty there.
Certainly, and that will do
Full.
the world of difference for the confidence of Zain Modi
Of
Khan.
course. Played an excellent shot over that mid wicket area as there's no one converging on that boundary. So
Certainly.
an easy 4 for him. And as he faces up to Kasiram again. Played it nicely. So good cricket here from Zain Modikan.
Certainly.
Understanding his role. And this is turning out to be quite a nice little partnership here between Brandon and Zain after losing those quick wickets. This one just turning on the onside, but there's a short fine leg feeler coming in and stopping that run. And obviously, Budu knows that's the last ball, so he will retain the strike for the next over. And that is smart batting here coming out from Brandon Budu and Zain Modican for the Wolverines.
Brandon Budu knows he's the one that needs to stick in there for as long as possible, and he's the one to make the difference here for the Wolverines. So he just has to.
So as the replay, see, pulled over that mid-wicket region. No fielder there to stop that. So an excellent shot there from Zain Modican. So
Certainly.
62 for 5 after 11 overs.
So we have Tyler Ramrup continuing here from the non-end.
This one again played to the offside. And look, you can see the strategy there. Kasiram allowing Brandon Kudu to come off that strike,
Certainly.
giving away that single, and then look, the field comes in.
Yes, yes. It's like,
He deliberately allowed that ball to,
yes.
and you can see the mind games here with these players. So you can see the strategy,
Yes.
trying to keep the Wolverine as quiet as possible. Because knowing, giving Brandon Buru a lot of strike, he'll eventually start to hit a couple boundaries in the over.
Certainly.
And definitely they'll want him to be on that non-striker end. Tyler Ramrup just hitting that hard length.
There's not really allowing the batsman to put him away here.
And I know the Lions are looking, they are looking for another wicket. So they're looking to put pressure on Zain Modican here.
Certainly.
This one driven again, unable to beat the field.
That one just driven straight to.
These dot balls are just coming in. And we're going to see the field opening up on the second hour, the last delivery of the over.
Certainly.
And again, and again. So there you have it. Gonna see, obviously, they're gonna start opening up the field a bit.
Just one more delivery.
Yes, one more delivery left in the over.
Just one run conceded. So far and it's over.
That's right. So Tyler has been spot on.
Certainly. Hitting a consistent line on length.
And also, this is going to add some pressure onto Brandon Buru as well.
Certainly.
Because he's just facing one ball per over.
Yes.
And definitely they'll want him to take a risk. But he has been very calm thus far, not forcing anything.
Well, certainly.
So excellent over here from Ramrup, just going for one run. At the end of 12 overs, 63 for the loss of 5.
And as you can see, the run rate just dipping and dipping more. Currently at a run rate of 5.25. So here we can see a bowling change from the southern end, Christian Lal.
Yes.
Coming into attack.
So this Lion team have a variety of bowlers.
Certainly.
Likes of Christian Lau. They have Zan Daniel. They have also Ashton.
And from
Yogi Kanta Singh. Fanelia.
certainly.
Kasiram. Beckles. So a variety of bowlers to choose from. This one, Lal just pulling back this one.
And we know Lal is a guy that loves to finish his over quickly.
Very quickly. And all part of his change-up. So you see, cuts this run up short. He comes back, rushes the batsman. But again, the experience of Budu just playing this one on the onside
Yes,
for a
certainly.
single. From him at the moment.
So he's looked pretty comfortable thus far. He hasn't given any chances so far in
No,
this game.
that's right. No chances. He have been playing very solid. Again, reminding us of that knock.
Yes. So I believe his run up is getting shorter and shorter every time.
You see, they come back and they squeeze. So the two long on fielders come straight up within the circle, cutting every single possible from Zain Mudikan. So it's a repeat of the next over, seeing one run just coming off it. Budu being in the one, scoring that single, coming off strike. And then they
Certainly.
stifle Zain, trying. And again,
Nice shot there.
they pull off a nice full shot and it runs away. The fielder stopping it just before the ropes there and they managed to come back for two.
But if you look at it on the other side, all of the fielders are probably halfway inside of the 30-yard circle.
That's right. So looks like Ashton is the one who pull back that one. And this one flicked up to the onside. There's a chance. But that drops into no man land. Again, Zane looking to flick that one. So there we see it. They are looking to work on Zane Modikan, trying to dismiss him to get another wicket down.
Because
Trying to get into the back end of things here in the Wolverines batting lineup.
certainly.
So at the end of that over, 66 for the loss of 5 after 13 overs.
And now the players will have a short drinks break. So we're back here after the water break, and we see Daniel coming into the attack. And if he performs as he did in the quarterfinals, it will be a real advantage here for the Perseverance Lions.
Yes, they will want Daniel to come as good as he can in the semi-final. Daniel pushing this one outside the off stump and hearing one of the players that last occasion, they say Daniel get the ball to drift in the air and turn.
It certainly looks so.
Daniel again, and as you could see, bowling to Brandon Budu. Already two dot balls, creating some the problems. Budu just comes back and punches one nicely down the ground. Right.
Getting a single and just closing in the field, restricting what he can.
Oh, off a lovely sweep shot there. There's Modikan.
A nice shot there from Zane Modikan, just to complete the single.
Daniel to Budu again. This
Oh,
one dropping short, straight to the fielder. And Daniel gets his man.
what a catch there by Ronaldo Fornilia.
Nelia makes no mistake with that one. Just diving a bit forward and taking an excellent catch.
And that's
Get
the
rid of
run.
Brandon Budu here. So Daniel getting his breakthrough within the first over.
Certainly an important wicket here for the Perseverance Lions.
Yes.
So as you can see from the replay here, a good catch here from Ronaldo Fornilia. And again, it's Daniel getting the wicket. So
Yes, excellent catch here, Bernardo Fanilia. Daniel getting his breakthrough.
and the incoming batsman here is another national player of Trinidad and Tobago, Eden Owen.
That's right. So Aidan Owen also represented the Balmain Bulldogs last year in this tournament. Now he's representing the base high performance Wolverines and also play for South Zone. Represents the national team at the under 15 level. And we see he's off the mark right away with a nice looking stroke there through the offside.
What an excellent over there from San Daniels.
Yes, that was an excellent over. So he continued to show that great discipline, line and length he have been bringing to this tournament.
Certainly. And I think more importantly, he picked up the wicket of the experienced Brendan Boodle.
That's right.
So after 14 overs, the score is 69 to the loss of 6 wickets.
Yes.
Only 4 wickets left for
The
the
Wolverines,
Wolverines.
11 overs remaining.
Certainly. So again, we can see the bowling coming into effect, and I believe now the run rate is currently below 5 runs, just that 4.93.
Shaky check.
So this is Christian Lal back into the attack. Christian Lal bowling to Eden Owen.
This one plays to the offside and no run.
So certainly one of these two batsmen in the crease here have to get going and really put some runs on the board here.
This one tripped down the ground. Some acrobatic stuff there from Christian Lal, unable to get his hands to the ball.
Certainly, and that single brings Modi Khan
You could see
on strike.
Jacqueline Beckles just calling in the field. And they are going to try to squeeze Zain Modikan here again. So they are definitely working with a plan here, the Lions.
Certainly.
This one driven down the ground, back to Lau, no run. So again, putting the pressure on Zain Modikan here, allowing him to absorb up a lot of dot balls. 33, just 10 runs. Advanced down the crease there, but Cristiano Ramanan had to move to his left to gather that ball, so unable to make any sort of a stomping attempt. So Zayn here under a bit of pressure as they allowing him to soak up a lot of balls,
Certainly.
a lot of dot balls here.
Yes,
Just 10 runs off 35 deliveries so far. And looking to pull this one going down the leg side is Lau.
Called wide there by the umpire. After reball, that one. So I think the Perseverance Lions, the fielders will be pretty relaxed at the moment. I don't think too much pressure is on them.
No, not at all. As they are bowling their way back into this contest as the run rate
Certainly.
dropped to 4.73.
Yes, yes. At the point it was at 9.
That's right.
So very good bowling here from the Perseverance Lions. So we can see Holder. No, sorry, Daniel.
Daniel back on strike here on the
Yes.
northern end.
An excellent last over, but one to repeat that. And Aidan Owen, man on strike. This one is played back to Daniel.
Oh, and he's bowled him through the gates. A beautiful delivery there from San Daniels. Dismisses Aidan Owen.
Wow, wow, wow.
What a ball.
Daniel just continuing his form from the previous game, and that's his second wicket, and an important wicket here, the wicket of Aidan Owen.
That ball like it drifted in the air. Beats the inside edge between bat and pad and clean bowl. So an excellent delivery here from Zan Daniel. As we spoke about Zan Daniel, excellent run so far in the tournament. Very disciplined, very on point. Gets that ball to drift and turn, creating all sorts of trouble for batters. And here we see getting the result here.
Looking to drive there was Aidan Owen, but I think he was beaten for spin.
That's right, as you could see at the replay.
So the incoming batsman is Taran Danraj. So, yeah, when it's in the camp of the Wolverines, Darren Donner,
77 for the 71 for the loss of seven.
yeah, 71 for loss of 7. These batsmen need to regroup here and
Yes.
figure out a plan and stick to that plan.
And a stretch appeal. And Zion Daniel with another wicket here.
What a bowling display here
Gets
from
Darren Danraj going back on the back foot. And there's the celebration from the Lions. Just on the edge of the
my
wicket there. And a disappointed Darren Danraj has to depart without scoring here. And Zion Daniels now on a hat trick.
what a bowling display here from John Daniel. So Sheldon Prasad joining Modi Khan out there.
So you could see that chant and that celebration on the edge of the wicket here from the Lions as they regroup. And that in swing from Zion Daniels is creating a lot of problem for the batters.
Certainly. Sydney
That
seems to be
drift,
Sydney,
getting lovely drift with the air.
Sydney seems to be doing something out there. And I don't think the batsmen have any idea of what's going on, as we see from the last two deliveries.
So could this be the first hat trick? Vivek, seeing that many players have reached to this stage and unable to get the hat trick, could this be Zion Daniels' day?
And let's see.
He bowls, and this one just played to that short point region there for no run, and there you have it. No hat trick.
Certainly, but
So a lot of players have come very close.
yes, a lot of players. Even earlier in this game, 4-0 here.
That's right. And yes, Daniel have him going back on the back foot again, pushing him back.
Oh my.
Managed to get some bat on that one. Is Fasad.
Just one delivery remaining in this over.
Quicker delivery there from Daniel.
And that's it. A double
Fasad just
wicket
pushing him
maiden.
out. So the double wicket maiden here for
Oh
Zion
my.
Daniels.
What a bowling display from this young man. Certainly an excellent display of bowling from Daniel.
Oh, yes. So Daniels bringing it again today in the semi-final matchup between the Wolverines and the Lions and continue to show his great form with the ball. Picking up 2 wickets for no run.
Certainly. And here we can see Fornelia returning, probably just to try to clean up the side as early as possible.
Just 2 wickets again, 9 overs remaining. So a lot of overs to bat here for the Wolverines. And they will want to go about it smartly, try to bat out the overs, get as much runs on the board, try to get over 100
Certainly.
to have something to fight for. As we know, this Lions team is no slouch with a bat. Even the
Certainly.
likes of Christian Lal, Cristiano Ramanan, Ronaldo Fornilio, Justin Pamphil. So all these guys
Certainly.
has great ability with a bat. Saklan Beckles also no slouch with a bat as well. So they have players who can do some damages with a bat. So again, working on Zain Modikan required, allowing him to absorb a lot of dot balls here.
Currently on 10 of 38 deliveries. So absorbing a lot of dot balls here was Ian Modican.
Oh, this one was driven nicely. 4 runs. Vanilla pitching up to Zane. And Zane just caressing this one past the bowler.
Certainly,
4 runs.
and with everyone so close in, there was no chance of anyone stopping that.
And this is a good innings here so far from
Certainly.
Zane. Just being able to stay and occupy the crease as possible and manage to pick up 2 boundaries so far. Ah, this one short of a length here, just running it down to the third man, no run. And you could see in that practice shot there in his replay, he's telling himself should have caught that ball.
I think it just rushed onto him a bit from the
That's
pace
right.
of Cornelia.
Vanilla making some adjustments, taking out Tyler Ramrook, putting him to that short fine leg or backward square position, and he pushes Daniel out to the sweeper boundary after seeing the practice shot of Zane. So some good proactive cricket here from Vanilla as he comes into Zane Modican. Oh! And he falls him!
What is that?
Zane thinking it was going down the leg side and goes to leaves the ball and
He's pulled behind his back.
Familia getting that ball to nick back and bowl him
Wow,
back.
wow,
What a
wow.
delivery from Ronaldo Familia. And what I love about this Vivek is that he changes up the field and
Yes.
steers that ball down to the leg side.
Certainly.
Comes back and hitting, clipping the top of middle and off. And what an excellent delivery here from Ronaldo Familia.
Certainly got some big movement on that ball as well to bring that back in. Oh my. What a
Brings the
delivery.
score 75 for 9. So the Wolves bit of trouble here.
So as you see from the replay there, oh my,
That was
what a
an
wicket.
excellent delivery
And
there
that's
from
5 wickets
Cornelia.
there for Familia, picking up his 5 wicket haul.
See Zachalin throwing himself on the ground. He couldn't even believe it as well because it looked like it was going down the leg side for a while. The shot that Zane, the movement that he
Certainly.
made, it looked like it was going down line, but that ball was
Yes.
pitched on line of the stump. And that shows excellent precisionship from the bowler.
Yes. And there's a strong breeze across the ground. I believe that helped out a lot as well. Just bring that one back into the stumps.
For young Sanjay Jairam, central zone under 13. Oh, and he bowls him again.
Oh my.
And this was a very slow ball. I think he just rolls this one off his finger. Beating Sanjay Jairam, hitting the top of the stump, and that is the end of the Wolverines' innings as they were pushed out for 75 in just 17 overs. 8 overs remaining in the game. So now the Lions does not have a mammoth total here to chase, 75 runs, and the Wolverine has some work cut out for them to defend a total of just 75 runs.
So an excellent performance here from the Perseverance Lions.
Yes, and they will be very pleased with it as they are clapping up each other coming off the ground here.
Certainly, considering the start that.
So they are very pleased with that effort.
Certainly. So as you can see here from the match stats, Brandon Budu top scoring so far for The Wolverines with 32 of 32 deliveries, followed by Zian Modican with 14 of 41 deliveries, followed by Badri with 10 of 9 deliveries, and then Mohammed with 4 of 4. And Ronaldo Fornillia doing the damage with the ball, picking up 6 wickets after 4 overs for 20 runs. And Daniel, another master with the ball today, picking up 3 wickets. So there's 3 runs in 2 overs. And then Beckles picking up 1 wicket for 26 runs in 3 overs. And Lau bowling 2 overs and is conceding 5 runs for no wickets. So an excellent performance here thus far from the Perseverance Lions. And we'll join you back at the start of the innings of the Perseverance Lions. Ramanan is behind the wickets and has the gloves on. And this one is cut away and over the and he's bowled him. What a delivery there from Ronaldo Fanilia. And Mohammed has to walk back to the stands after hitting an elegant shot there for 4. Just
So we didn't want to risk the safety of the players. So this is,
Beckles from the
and this one top edge and goes straight up into the air. Beckles taking the catch. And that's the second wicket down. So Hari Charan has to go without scoring, and he was doing so
certainly
well yesterday.
may have
He
to be a
looks,
bit
he
careful.
looks, he looks, he looks a bit comfortable. Probably just this one took the leg nicely from Roberto Badri. What
What a shot
excellent
there.
shot there of these two teams who are playing here today.
So here we have Ronaldo Fanilia returning with the ball in hand.
Oh, shot
And
dispatching this one.
Beckles here returning from the northern end. Steams in. Oh, and this one
From Brandon Budu working this one over the midway.
actually 10 runs so far in this over.
Not a good over. So right now the run rate is up to 8.8. Oh, this one launched. One bounce four over the mid wicket.
What?
Cristiano Ramanan.
So Fanilia back with the ball in hand.
Oh, this one on the boot. And that is it. Umpire Frank Morgan takes a good look. And Roberto Badri has to the.
And with that wicket, Fanilia picks up his second one. So as of right now, he has 2 wickets for 14 runs.
Oh,
Into
this
the
one
air.
popped into the air, and it looks like Tyler Ramroot getting an easy catch there. And Naidu has to go back to the
Need to
dugout.
get a single, so he
That's
would
right.
keep
So
the
you're
strike.
seeing the tactics here from the Lions as they are looking to eat again. So they are looking to trap their prey. Oh, this one popped into the air, and Fanilia picks up another wicket here in this semi-final number 2.
So that's 3 make an attempt and just goes down to the man Lee Chow and the shorted man.
We know that word for tweeters from Samuel Badri, and his nephew is here with us today.
So
Very good shot there by Brandon Buru.
Brennan Wood was really reminding me of Levi's Ghani's innings yesterday,
It
as you
was an
said.
excellent knock. from Levi. Oh, full and full away by Zayn Modican. So Cassiram. Daniel to Budu again. Oh, on dropping short, straight to the fielder, and Daniel gets his man. What a catch there by Ronaldo Fornilia. Fornilia makes no mistake with that one. Just diving a bit forward and taking an excellent. Oh, and he's bowled him through the gates. A beautiful delivery there from San Daniels. Dismisses Aiden Owen.
Wow, wow, wow.
What a ball.
Daniel just continuing his form from the previous game, and that's his second wicket.
One for the loss of 7.
Yeah, 71 for loss of 7. These batsmen need to regroup here and
Yes.
figure out a plan and stick to that plan.
And a stretch appeal. And Zion Daniel with another wicket here.
What a bowling display here
Gets
from
Darren Danraj going back on the back foot. And there's the balls here.
currently on 10 of 38 deliveries. So absorbing a lot of dot balls here was Zain Modi Khan.
Oh, and this one was driven nicely, and that will be 4 runs. Out to the sweeper boundary after seeing the practice shot of Zain. So some good proactive cricket here from Fanilia as he comes into Zain Modican. Oh, and he bowls him.
What is that?
Zain thinking it was going down the leg side and goes to leaves the ball and
He's pulled behind his back.
Fanilia get it.
And there's a strong breeze across the ground. I believe that helped out a lot as well. Just bring that one back into the stumps.
So young Sanjay Jairam. Central zone under 13. Oh, and he bowls him again.
Oh my.
And this was a very slow ball. I think he just rolls this one off his finger. Beating Sanjay Jairam, hitting the top of the stump, and that is the end of the Wolverines innings as they were pushed out for 75 in just 17 overs. 8 overs remaining in
So we're back here with the innings of the Perseverance Lions, and opening the batting is no other than Christian Lal and
Yes,
Justin Pamphil.
that's right. And this pair has been opening the batting for the Lions throughout this season for
Certainly,
the T25 Cup, Exchange T25 Cup. And we
and
have Darren Danraj
opening
opening.
the bowling.
That's right.
And this opening pair has proved themselves as fine as tournament, scoring very a lot of runs very quickly.
And this one sliding through. Looks like he picks up an inside edge. And they run for two.
So 2 runs off the first delivery here for the Perseverance Lions. But what I'm very interested in is what's the plan for these batsmen? Are they going to try to stick it out and just get the runs, or are they just going to play their natural game and just go after the bowling?
Well, with the likes of Christian Lal, I know he is not going to play around.
Oh,
So, yeah, you see it. He's not going to play around at all. He likes to get going. He likes to play his explosive shots.
certainly.
And seeing Darren causing some problems early up here. A good delivery. This one punch, squeeze out. Aiden Owen doing the feeling. So we are in for a contest here. 75 runs on the board, 76 needed for the Lions. The Wolverines will want to defend this total to get their way into the semi-final. This one squeezed nicely. Good throw coming in.
Oh,
And there's a chance there. Zachary Mohammed dropping that ball. And Pamphil managed to squeeze through there.
certainly. So some excellent running here. And as I remembered from the first game I saw these batsmen play, they're very quick between the wickets, both of
Yes,
them.
but I sure he would have been a corner if
Certainly,
if that ball had been collected cleanly.
certainly.
Pamphil would have been back into the dugout.
So this is Pamphil facing his first delivery of the matchup so far.
So Darren Danraj to Justin Pamphil. A good delivery here. Squeeze out to the onside. Just a single.
And Lal returns to the strike. So we clearly see the intent there from Lal. I believe he wants to go home early today.
Definitely. So it's all at stake here. Place into the finals.
Certainly. But take nothing away from this Wolverine side. They have a great bowling lineup with the likes of Aidan Owen, Brendan Voodoo, and this man himself, Taran Danraj.
Yes, and this one straight back over the boundary.
Oh,
Yes, 6 runs is Christian Lau. This one driven straight over, almost a flat six. So a very good shot there from Christian Lau.
Lal wasting no time, and just like that, it's 10 runs in the first over.
That's right.
Yeah,
So that run rate right up there with the Wolverines.
certainly. As you can see, the replay here, just pitching that one up was Taran Danraj and paying the price. Lal just not putting too much effort into it, it just looked effortless.
That ball raced and banged that fence. So very good shot there by Christian Lau off that last ball of the over. And
And opening the bowling here from the southern end is Aidan Owen, the national player of Trinidad and Tobago. Hopefully, he will want to go very economical and possibly take quick wickets.
yes, from a very young age, Aiden at the under 13 level representing Trinidad and Tobago under 13 and under 15. And he has been generating some nice pace. And this one full played through the offside as Pankala dive and stop. Looks like Zain Mudikan out on that long off boundary. So just a single. So Aidan Owen also representing the South Zone. Goes to Presentation College, San Fernando. And he also represents that team as well. So a lot of experience there for Aidan Owen. And he will want to bring that experience in this game as he is going up against not a counterpart, a national player, Christian Lau. Excellent delivery there coming from Aidan Owen, hitting the middle stumper. Christian Lau looking to pull that one. An excellent delivery there from Aidan Owen, knocking over Christian Lau for
Just clipping the top of that middle stump.
just 9. Christian Lau has to depart.
What a delivery there from Aidan Owen. And the dangerous Christian now has to walk back to the dugouts. So here we can see the replay of that wicket there of Christian Lau.
So you see that concentration, that focus. Runs in and delivers a good length delivery just on the top of the stump.
Yes.
It's lovely to see those fast bowlers just hitting the top of the stump. We could have seen it with Ronaldo Funilia, also clipping the top of the stump of Zain Modikan. And this was an excellent delivery from Owen. And Owen now, as he bowls to Funilia, this one, as it slides down the leg, probably just touching the batter a bit there because no wide has been called.
Probably clipping the pads because I saw the keeper, Mohammed.
Asking questions.
Yeah.
So Aiden here, semi-final number 2. And a good delivery there. Hitting the pad, asking questions again. This ball angling into Ronaldo Funilia. So leg by, signal by umpire Frank Morgan here.
Certainly. So new batsman in Ronaldo Fornelia joins Palmville out as Palmville's on strike now, facing up against Aidan Owen.
Just opening the face, but some good feeling here from the Wolverines.
Certainly that one going.
And they would want to take chance with that player out on that third man region. Brandon Budu definitely has a good arm.
Certainly.
So an excellent over here thus far from Aidan Owen. This one just checked back to Aidan Owen here. Aidan Owen finishing off with a strong over here. Just one from it. One for one.
After one over.
Excellent figures here.
Certainly. So an excellent opening over there from Aidan Owen. And I think the question has been asked, does Darren Darnage continue?
That's right. Darren is quite a tricky bowler, left arm orthodox.
And it looks like he's going to continue here.
Darren Danraj also represented the Central Zone, also was a part of the National Reserve under 15 team. So Darren Danrich to Ronaldo Fornelia. Oh, very good
Oh,
delivery there. Fornelia keeping this one out. So very good contest here.
certainly. We have a game on our hands.
As I said, Vivek, this game is going to be a close one. Uh, Seeing that 75 runs now on the board,
Certainly.
and the Wolverines will definitely make the Lions work very hard if they need to get over that line. And I
100%.
know definitely they will not want them to get over that line. The Wolverines. They will definitely try to either bowl them out
Of course.
and
And
defend that total and secure a place into the final. And the Lions will definitely want to cross that line to put themselves back into another final.
certainly.
So the Lions came in second last year with a pretty new team this year. As you can see, Zakaria Mohammed, the keeper for the Wolverines, was one of the players that scored a half century in the finals for the Lions.
Yes.
So it's quite some move around with the players, creating a lot of interesting contests in the
Another
tournament.
another important player last year was Akil Rupral for the Lions.
That's right. He represented the MLC Gunners this year,
Yeah.
and now they are still in to play the third place playoff.
Yes.
MLC Gunners come in third last year also. So some interesting stuff here with these teams. Oh, and a very good delivery there. Just stumping, asking questions, but Campbell was grounded. And that's the end of another spectacular over there from Darren Danraj.
So an excellent comeback over from Danraj after being deposited for 10 in the first over.
That's right, just
Only
going for one.
yes.
Just 11 runs from 2 overs for Darren Danraj.
As you see the delivery there, that is beating the sweeping Pamphil. And questions asked, the stumpings, but not out, says the umpire. As Aidan Owen continuing from the southern end. Oh,
This one, riding the bounce there is Cornelia. Good delivery there from Aidan Owen. Coming in and just pitching this one back off a length.
certainly getting some generous bounce on this pitch here today is Aidan Owen.
This one worked away nicely off the legs there. And it will have the legs to run all the way for four.
Fielder making a good attempt, but
So Bradley at that backward square region then running, did the good work, put in the chase, but that ball was running away too quickly there.
certainly
Trying to flick it back, but was already making his way over the boundary ropes. So an excellent shot there by Ronaldo Finelli off the pads. Just playing this one in front of him again. A good solid defensive stroke there by Ronaldo Fornelia. So we've seen some good contests here between Fornelia and Aidan Owen.
yes, we are. So Aidan Owen picking up the wickets of Christian Lyle in his previous over. Will be looking for more wickets.
This one just keeping a bit low, skidding on. Fornelia checking his shot, playing a good defensive shot there for no run. Ball retrieved by Roberto Badri.
Certainly, and he's also a very good spinner, who I'm sure will come into play here today in this game.
Definitely, they have a variety of bowlers also on this Wolverines team. And a swing and a miss there from Ronaldo Fornelia. Looking to go hard at that one.
Certainly, but I do think that is what needed at this point in time. They have lots of overs. The required run rate is just 2.79.
Singles could do it here. Vivek,
Certainly,
smart cricket. Oh, and this one just peels off a diving voodoo to the left there, stopping that ball on that could have been 4 runs. But
Certainly.
some excellent fielding there from Brendan Voodoo, diving to the right. Sorry, and he stopped that ball.
So just 5 runs in that over from Aaron Owen, and the score moves on to 18 for the loss of 1 wicket after 4 overs. So some excellent stuff be on display here from both teams as Darren Danraj is returning here from the northern end. Had an excellent last over, only conceding 1 run. Batsman just seeing him out. Let's see what he does in this over. Huge appeals! Oh, I'm not out, says the umpire. So the Wolverines are really asking questions here. They're putting the pressure onto the Lions. And certainly they'll be looking for the victory here. Oh, an excellent stop there from Badri. Really putting in the effort here, the fielders and the bowlers here. Oh, an excellent delivery there again from Darren Danraj. Looking to go after it there was Cornelia, but not making any contact. And Bamford just having a bit of a discussion with him in the middle. So Darren Danraj keeping him quiet at the moment, not allowing them to score anything. 3 dot balls, that's fine, it's over. Oh, there's a chance for a run out there, but
Again, the Keeler couldn't retrieve the ball there. So Cornelia was able to scamper through safely.
I think he just wanted to get on the other end and just get out of the deliveries from Darren Danraj because it seems to have been giving him a bit of issues. And this one's hoisted up into the air. Oh, drop!
Down.
Oh my!
That looked like Zane out there on that boundary.
The chance was given, and Bamford lives to see another day. This one.
Punch back down the ground. So no runs as we seen a passing cloud coming through.
So the covers are being pulled on here as there's a passing cloud. So there we can see the covers being pulled on by the fielders and the groundsmen. There's a passing cloud, and just to prevent anything from happening, they're just pulling on the covers. So we'll be back with you shortly when the covers are off and the game is back on.
So as we are back here, getting to restart this second semi-final, the rains have passed. So just a passing cloud passing through the Exchange Recreation Ground. And we could see the covers are off. The batters are back out into the middle. And we are seeing Aiden Owen as he has the ball in his hands, as he's getting ready to start off from the complex end. And Justin Pamphil on strike. He's 3 for 7. And Aiden Owen comes in. Bowls a good delivery. Oh, this one was wide. So Aiden starting off with a wide delivery here. So the run rate back down to 4.2. And just a required run rate of 2.75. The target is 76. And the Lions are currently 21 for the loss of 1 wicket. On a very good delivery there. Beating the outside edge of the bat is Aiden Owen. So Aiden Owen, he comes into bowl. Justin Fabler turns this one to the onside and picks up this easy single. So Aiden Owen, he runs into bowl again to Justin Pamphil. Sorry, this is Ranila Fuenlinia, and he whips this one on 4 runs. So a very good shot there from Fuenilia. So as you can see the replay here, Fuenilia facing up to Owen. Just turning this one, the onside, no run. Again, I'm not doing it. No. So the sunlight come out very bright here as that passing cloud was hovering over the venue, keeping the place looking gloomy. But now the sun is out, and this one pulled around the corner there by Fuenilia, and it picks up another run. So we are in for a good contest here in semi-final number 2 against the Wolverines.
Sydney just one delivery left in this over. Aiden Owen to Justin Pamphil.
Swing and a miss there from Pamphil. So good take there by Zachary Mohammed.
So that's the end of 6 overs, and the score moves on to 27 for the loss of 1 wicket. So the Wolverines just need to keep on bowling tight line and lines here. And I think for the Lions, they just need to rotate the strike, not try anything to risk their wicket.
We're definitely in for a game here, and the umpire signaling the end of the power play. So as we can see the Manhattan and these towers And the Lions just trailing slightly behind here. As we can see, the Wolverine had some big towers at the beginning, but that 3 wickets really put a stop to their run scoring. But
Uh,
as we can see the difference, the Lions, they have just lost that 1 wicket.
Certainly. And here we can see Brandon Voodoo taking the ball in his hand.
So the experienced campaigner with the ball starts off with an excellent delivery. Some good athleticism here from Brandon Budu, diving across the right to stop that ball.
Certainly scutting off that single.
So Brandon Budu on Cornelia just rocks back and whips this one and into the boundary. 4 runs.
A good effort there from the fielder, but not able to cut off that one. And that's 4 more runs for Familia.
Sanjay Naidu putting in the dive there, but unable to reach that one as it was rushing to the boundary ropes.
Certainly.
Of a good pull shot there from Cornelia.
And Familia moves on to 15 of 22 deliveries with that pull shot for 4.
Brandon to Cornelia again. Good delivery, just stretching forward there is Cornelia, playing that one just in front of him.
This one is hit up and Bodo gets a hand to it. And they complete a single. Just up
There was a
59.
chance there.
Yes, there was. It was hit straight back to Budu from Fornelia, and Budu just was only able to get his fingertips to it. This is Bernard Budu.
Oh, beautiful delivery there.
Certainly.
Left Pamphil all the way forward there. That ball would have spun. Left that bat.
So this wicketkeeper here,
Zakaria
Mohammed,
Mohammed
is
looking for the stumping.
looking for the stumping. We saw it earlier as well in the innings. Pretty quick hands from him.
Not a good delivery there. Pamphil looking for the slug sweep.
So certainly putting the pressure onto them here is the Wolverines.
So not a bad over from Budu. 5 from his first over.
Certainly.
Just the one boundary. And the Lions are 32 for the loss of 1 after 7 overs.
And as you see here, the captain, Roberto Badri, is putting himself on the ball. And
So we have 2 leg break bowlers operating here, Vivek.
certainly,
Brandon Budu and now Roberto Badri coming from the complex end to also
yes,
bowl leg break. And they are bowling to a right-hander, which is always the better option. So Cornelia on strike. Starts off with a wide delivery here is Badri.
really has to line himself up here. Not a bad length of a delivery, but just line himself up, give him the best chance.
And this
Pick
one
the
just
wicket.
worked to the onside here from Familia. Picks up an easy single.
It's bringing the left-handed Pamphil on strike. So familiar. Really doing well so far with the bat. 17 of 25 deliveries.
Showing some good support here is Pamphil, 4 of 12.
Certainly.
So Pamphil opening the batting for the Lions and he's still there. And volley! As I said it, he's still my Roberto Badri with a beauty of a delivery, breaching the gaps there, knocking off the middle stumper.
Certainly an
And now
excellent
it
delivery
brings in
there.
Tyler Ramroop to the party. So
We have a game on our hands
we
here.
definitely have a game on our hands. And speaking of the air with the Wolverines manager, and he said this is definitely going to be a game. And he is
Certainly,
confident that he is in the finals. And definitely, because they have a lot of bowling options here, is the Wolverines.
certainly. And as we see the replay of that
That was an
gem,
excellent delivery there from Badri
a gem of a
to
delivery.
dismiss Pamphil. You can see Pamphil going back on the back foot, trying to cut. But that ball rushed in and knocked him over. That's the end of his innings.
Certainly. So Tyler Ramrup, the new batsman here. I was expecting to see the captain, Cristiano Ramanan, but
I think the Lions are being very strategic here. Don't want to lose all their top heavy in terms
certainly,
of their quality of batsmen and stroke play, but definitely with Cristiano Ramanan being still in the dugout, he definitely is going to play an important role here in this
certainly,
match. So it is not over for the Lions as yet. They still have a lot of batting to come.
certainly. And it's also not over for the Wolverines.
That's right. This one sliding down the leg side, so he has to bowl this one over. Is
Certainly,
Roberto Badri.
that's two wides in a row from him. But don't just take a moment, just pick his spots on the pitch and just land it there.
And a teasing delivery outside that off some Tyler unable to make contact. So a dot ball. So one delivery left in the over. Oh, and a very good delivery again to end over.
So not a bad over here for Roberto Baggio, conceding 4 runs, but picking up sorry, my bad, it's just one more delivery with the wides that he has bowled. Just one more delivery.
Oh, and another good delivery there.
So yes, as I was saying,
So
no,
dot ball.
only 4 runs conceded so far in the over of Badri and picking up the wicket of Justin Bamford.
So 1 for 4 out for one. So very good over here for Roberto
Certainly.
Badri.
So as you see here from the run rate graph of where the Wolverines were at and where the Lions are currently at.
That's right. So you could see the both teams getting off to a cracker in terms of run rates, and then after the loss of a wicket, you could see how the run rate currently starts to deplete,
Yes,
and then we have a loss of another wicket here. So it's really a good contest, a close contest so far. When we look at this graph and the way how the Lions are going about their business,
and here we can see Brendan Boodoo back with the ball in hand.
on a very good stretch, long stretch forward there from Cornelia.
So
Just keeping this one out.
Bonalia just being cautious at the moment, but I'm sure if he sees a bad ball, he will put it away.
Oh, most definitely. He has been going along really nicely. 17 of 26. And there's no need to take unnecessary risks here. As you can see the run rate is not a huge one. The required rate is just 2.3, and they are currently going at around 4. So Fornelia trying to turn this one to the onside, getting a leading edge to the offside, and he managed to pick up a single. Brings Tyler Ramroop on strike. Already faced 4 deliveries, unable to get off the markers yet. Voodoo to Tyler. This one just pushed a short cover there. Looks like Danraj.
Yes,
Danraj feeling in that short cover region. Oh, and a very good delivery there from Voodoo. And they are looking, they are asking questions as Tyler back foot just raising a bit there.
certainly.
Zakaria Mohammed removing the bails very quickly. But Tyler Ramroop is still grounded. Voodoo to Ramroop. Oh, and that looks like an excellent delivery there. They are asking questions, but not out.
There, Voodoo flighted and just
Tyler going for the shot there, unable to make any contact. And not a good delivery there.
so an amazing over there from
One of the things with leg break bowlers, sometimes they tend to sometimes pitch just out the line of that leg stump and the ball turning back onto the stump. And as you know, once pitching outside the leg, you can't be given LBW.
certainly,
So from our angle, we cannot see that, but the umpire is always in the best position
of course.
to make that call. So
As you can see from the replay here, Voodoo just looping that one, tempting Ramrup to go after it.
when you look at the shot, Vivek, you could see Tyler Ramrup looking to go leg side. So I believe that ball would have been pitched outside leg stump and coming back into him.
Yes, very, very much
So
possible.
that's a good over there from Budu, just one off it. And we have Roberto Badri.
Continuing here from the southern end.
Oh, and this one was dropped short and pumped all the way over that midwicket boundary for 6 runs. So good shot here from Ronaldo Fornelia. That car being nestled in part of the ground. Have to look out. A little more power, that ball could have landed on that back glass. So there's always a bit of risk to park along the ground with these batters when they get into that explosive.
So a bad ball there from Badri dropping short and paying the price there was him.
And then he comes back with an excellent delivery to follow up again, another dot ball.
Certainly. 2 dot balls after that 6.
So this is good batting here.
Oh,
Good batting, taking his time, picking his ball, choose the bad ones,
certainly.
and just sticking it out. And that is exactly what the Lions will require at this time. Of course, the Wolverines, they wore him out. A lovely stroke down the ground there to long off for a single. And I think they will definitely want to get Fanilli out as he moves to 25 off 32 delivery.
Yes, certainly he has been
So important innings here from Fanilli for the Lions.
So last ball of the over. Ramrup on strike. So seen a bit of field changes. This one
Just comes off the edge of the bat, runs away down to third man. They push for one, looking for 2, but a good return coming into the keeper.
certainly.
And they avoided that second run.
I think this is a very much of a same situation when Brandon Budu and Zain Modi Khan was batting, just trying to get Fornelia out of the strike as of right now.
So it's good strategy because we know Fornelia could hit the ball a long way.
Certainly.
As you could see in the replay here, launch this one over the mid-wicket boundary. Sort of cows in front of those tents there. So Budu to Tyler Ramroop. Tyler just pushing this one to the offside here for no run. So a bit of change of field here as Budu makes some adjustment. And he put that extra fielder on the offside.
So required to win here for the Perseverance Lions is 31 from 89 deliveries. Lots of deliveries left.
A good ball on the offside there. So he's looking to cut the singles. He's seeing what Tyler is trying to do, trying to just run that ball down to third man. So he brings in that short third man fielder. He has Dan Raj looking around that short cover. Naidu on the 30 yard. Sanjay Jairam. So he put some protection and Passad to the backward point region, and then diving Dan Raja misses, and there you have Naidu coming and clean up, and a wayward throw allows him to go for another run, a second there. So it wasn't a good throw coming in from Naidu there. He threw that ball wide, went straight on to Zain Mudikan, who is feeling in that deep mid-wicket position. So Budu to Ramrup. This one played again, and Sanjay Jairam coming up, picking up and throwing in that ball there. So definitely the plan is to keep Tyler Ramrup quiet, allowing him
Certainly.
to get off strike. On a very good ball there again.
And that's the end
And
of the
that's the
11th
end of the
over.
over. So just that 2 runs, and it
Yes,
was that stroke that passed the diving Danraj. If he had get a hand on it, it would have been an easy maiden here.
certainly.
So definitely the Wolverines are working with a plan.
Yeah.
Again, the experienced Brendan Boodoo, together with Roberto Badri, the captain, they will definitely be strategizing as they have to defend this side. So just 29 runs again to win for the Lions. Balls remaining 84. So it's not a very hard task for them as they have wickets in hand, 47 for 2. And for Nelia again, with a beautiful shot through the covers there.
And they just complete a single.
Naidu doing the fielding on the boundary and just 1 run. So the Wolverine definitely have some work cut out for them if they want to stay into this contest and position themselves into the final. They will
Certainly.
need to pick up some more wickets here. Oh, that is a huge appeal going up there for Roberto Badri. But again, that ball's probably spun a bit too much, probably missing leg. And of
Certainly.
course, the officials are in the best position. So not out, says umpire Frank Morgan. And this one off the outside edge.
And they
They will only get a single. And these balls, luckily, we have the extra backup there. Zain being the fielder, backing up Sanjay Jairam, and Sanjay backing up the keeper. So
certainly.
they really save a overthrow there. Oh, and this one was dropped short and pumped straight over. The Buffaloes had for 6 runs, and this one raced into the complex.
And that's
So
six
what a
more.
shot from Fornelia here as they race to 55 for 2 in
Wow.
11.4.
And runs to win is just 21 of 80 deliveries. So an amazing shot there from Fornelia, just lifting that run straight back and into the complex. And that shot moves the Lions to 55 for 2 after 11.4.
Yes, so that was an excellent shot there from Ronaldo Fanilia. Excellent, excellent shot. Straight back over the bowler head. It's always a good shot to go straight over the bowler head.
Certainly.
It's the safest shot to play. And that one went straight over the fence into the complex car park. So Fanilia, a very good, solid knock here for the Perseverance Lions.
Oh, looking to go after it again.
It looked like opportunity to be put down.
Yes, there's a bit of a mix-up in the middle. Ramrup wanted
And
the run.
damage, that ball falling out his hands, not being able to throw it back in time. And definitely he believes that he might have Tyler Ramrup stranded. On like he paddles or is wide, it goes away for four. So
It's wide on 4 runs.
four wides. So this is not helping the Wolverines here at all. As the runs trickle down just to 14 to go. Balls remaining 79.
So Fornelia, this one strike 32. So just defended by him. And that's the end of the over. An expensive one there from Badri.
Oh, yes, so he's now looking at 1 for 25 in 3 overs.
Yes, certainly. And then it's only just 16 runs to win of 78 deliveries.
That's right.
So here we can see a new bowler, Sheldon Basad, it looks to be, replacing Brendan Budu. And as you can see here, the breeze is so strong, the spectators' tent
Yes, it blows
has
away the tent.
just
So
been
some
blown away.
strong breeze here at the Exchange Recreation Ground this Saturday morning. So Saturday afternoon, I should say, it's just about 1:15. And Sheldon Passad starts with a wide. So adding one to that tally,
Certainly,
reducing the score to 15.
those wides are not helping the case at hand.
And another wide delivery there. And this one eludes the keeper. And they run through for a single. So 3 runs coming off just that delivery. 2 runs, my apologies. So the score just required 13 runs now is the Lions. And they have brought back themselves in a very comprehensive position here.
Yes, the Lion seems to be in full control of this match thus far.
And
Oh my, 3 wides in a row there.
so already given away 4 runs and he have not bowled a delivery as yet.
Certainly.
It's Facade.
And I think by with the batsman.
On this one, trying Cornelia looking to go hard at this one here, but not making good contact.
Fornelia certainly won this game to end early.
Again, another wide delivery going down the leg side. And they scamper
So
through for another single.
it's four wides being bowled thus far in this over. Prasad doesn't seem to find his line at the moment.
So we're getting some really strong breeze here coming across the ground.
Certainly.
And this was a good delivery here from Passat. I
Yes,
think that is all. He just needs to take his time and
certainly.
line up the ball. And as we could see, the director of Nova Sports here making his way around the ground. Very hard worker in the Exchange Cup. So as we could see him in the far distance there, just coming around the ground.
So just 10 runs remaining from 74 balls with 8 wickets in hand.
Yes.
Wow,
So the Lions have really come back strongly here and put themselves in a very commanding position.
certainly.
They don't have to take any risk whatsoever, as it's just only 10 runs required and from 73 deliveries. Super sad. One legal delivery left to finish his over, and that's the end of his over.
So,
6 runs coming off it.
yeah, 6 runs coming off that over. And after 13 overs, the score is 66 for 2. Just 10 runs required for victory. And as you can see here from the Manhattan, the Fisherman's Lions have really picked up the pace in the last couple of overs or so. And that was solely because of Ronaldo Fornelia just going after the bowling of the Wolverines. So here we can see Darren Donraj, I believe. He has switched ends.
Yes, Darren
Yes.
is coming from the complex end here now.
This one punched nicely there by Fornelia. Down the
Picks up an
ground.
easy single there. So they are in a very commanding position here as the Lions.
Yes, Sydney, a very, very commanding position.
It looks like we're going to have a repeat of last year's finalists.
Certainly,
So good delivery here from Dan Raj.
certainly.
Tyler don't need to do anything here. He doesn't
Yeah,
need to take any risk as his team is in a very strong position here. This one a bit full.
certainly. In a very controlling position and with 8 wickets in hand. Just 8 wickets in hand.
And he goes for the
Oh,
slug sweep. Appeal goes up, but again, looks like it is way outside that leg stump.
yes, certainly. So this is Danraj Saramrup.
Very good delivery there. Tyler just going back and keeping check on that one.
Certainly. And no rush here is Tyler Ramrup. Could take his time and bring his team on the victory.
This one keeps a bit low. Like he picks up an inside edge. Beats Passad. Good throw coming in.
And they just complete a single there. So Ramrup retains the strike for the next over. And just 2 runs coming off the over of Danraj. So good bowling from him, but is it too little too late?
Most definitely. There's no no set of work to be done here by the Lions. They just have to bat, and definitely 8 runs is going to come easily as we see how Passad gave away 6 runs in that
Certainly.
last over, and none came off the bat.
Yep.
So they just need to bat through the overs here, and definitely it will be game.
So certainly this is Brennan Boodoo back into the attack.
Yes. Again, Tyler Ramrup on strike there. He's just going to play
Yep.
as
He,
positively as he can. He's playing very solid.
it,
Pushes one to the onside. Good single taken. And that's all is needed here at this stage.
certainly. And this brings Fonillia into strike. But I have a feeling that Fonillia might want to end it with a bang.
Well, definitely, he's up against his comrade, Brandon Buru. Both of them going to represent the national under 17. So definitely this will be some bragging if he could get Buru away.
Certainly.
So they will be chatting about it on their way to the tournament next weekend. So this is good to see. Brandon Buru, the captain of the national under 17 against his
Yes.
fast bowler.
Oh,
Just open the face on that one, and you see Brendan knows that Cornelia wants to go after him, so he bowls a
certainly.
quicker delivery right up. So some good contest here.
There's 7 runs required though. Oh,
Very good delivery there from Brandon Buru.
and I think it's the other way around as
Passes the
well.
outside edge of the bat.
Fornelia doesn't want Boodoo to get his wicket.
Well, of course, that will be a promotion of the batting lineup
Oh,
in the national team. So he's batting against his skipper here.
this one is driven down the ground.
So good shot from Fonseca. Excellent roll here for Lions. 34-41 deliveries. And just 6 runs needed.
Certainly.
End of 15 overs, 72-70 for the loss of 2 wickets.
So this is Dan Rajatuning, and this one is flicked away and attempting the catch. There was a fielder, and they complete 2 runs. So looking to end this game early here is Ronaldo Fornelia.
Yes, we've seen Fonelia really take it to the base Wolverines today. An excellent knock, 36 runs of 42 balls, and they have been in total control of the batting today. And as we've been saying in this tournament, an appeal and he's sent.
Oh my!
And a
And
very good ball there
we just
by Dan Raj. And Fornelia has fallen to the LBW route and has to depart, trying to finish the match very early with a big six.
certainly, but with just 4 runs to go, he has to walk back to the stands.
As we've been saying from the onset of this tournament, the wickets is in excellent condition, favoring the bowlers. So the team that has the better batting will definitely come out on top. And as we've seen a very, very strong batting display today by the Perseverance Lions, as with the other teams that have won even yesterday's semi-final with the Ahmads and the MLC Iguanas.
Certainly. So,
Play there, and we did see Cornelia going down on his knees, trying to hoik the ball over mid wicket, in over across the main road. and the ball hit an plumb in front, and the umpire no choice but to send him.
Certainly. And incoming here is a new batsman. We'll get the name shortly, but he'll be joining Rahmab out there, and we're just 4 runs to win. I don't think he should be trying anything at this point in time.
Yeah, I think that's the occasion may get to the youngsters. They want to finish in style. It's a tournament where, getting in on the runs and being able to hit boundaries is a very encouraging sign. So who knows? He may go for a
Certainly.
boundary of the first ball.
And finishing in style is always a nice feeling.
Yes, definitely. I think will bring some excitement as well to the event. We have some spectators at the far end looking on at the match. They seem to be the base Wolverines camp.
And
And definitely looking forward to some interesting cricket.
so Beckles, the opening bowler for Lions, was out. But I know he has an injury to the webbing of his hand, and hopefully that doesn't affect him here today.
So Danraj continues from the southern end to Beckles and tries to cut the ball and almost runs the ball onto his stumps. A very good
Oh,
ball there by Danraj.
it's certainly an excellent ball there from him. But
And just 4 runs on board. Danraj into Beckles.
oh, it's
Pulled away, one bounce into the fence to finish the game there
oh,
with a brilliant shot backward of square, one bounce into the fence.
and he he does smash it in style.
Exactly. I think that is what he wanted to do. To finish 76. Finish. Not finish, yeah, finish. They wanted to finish in style, and to finish with a boundary is always a good feeling. So
Certainly,
so definitely the Perseverance Lions, a very commanding performance here this morning at the Exchange T25 Cup, coming back in this replayed game after the abandonment of the game yesterday, and very, very confidently won and celebrating there the batters in a very happy mood to celebrate this victory over very, very strong base Wolverines bowling attack. I think the base Wolverines, credit to them, they have one of the best bowling attacks in the tournament, and they have shown their form throughout this tournament, getting wickets quickly. But today, the batting team, the Perseverance Lions, had a very, very commanding start. Although the early loss of Christian Lal, one of the top scorers for the tournament, had to depart early, but the other third and fourth batsman stepped up to the game and was able to bring it home. And there we see the replay of the final shot where Beckles would pull Danraj to backward square to finish the match in style. A beautiful shot there to finish with
certainly.
the 4 runs.
And we have a rematch of last year's final in the final of this year's edition. The AG Academy Armours versus the Perseverance Lions.
And very interestingly, as the two most experienced teams in the competition from last year, the AJ Ahmads would have to face up to Perseverance Lions, a repeat of the finals last year. They would have come back stronger this year, bringing some newer players into their camp and
Certainly.
putting a much better formula to take the teams into the finals. So congratulations both to the AJ Academy Ahmads and the Perseverance Lions to make it to the finals, and looking forward to a very, very exciting finals.
So here we have the match summary for for the semi-final number 2 between the base Wolverines and the Perseverance Lions. The toss being won by the Perseverance Lions, sending in the Wolverines to bat. And top scoring was Brandon Boodoo for the Wolverines with 32, followed by Modi Khan with 14, followed by Badji with 10, and then Mohammed with 4, and for Nilia, the man with the ball in his hand, taking 6 wickets for 20 runs after 4 overs, and then Daniel taking 3 wickets for 3 runs in 2 overs, Beckles taking 1 wicket for 26 in 3 overs, and Lal bowling 2 overs and only conceding 5 runs, no wickets. And then reply, the Perseverance Lions, after bowling out the Wolverines 75 league's wicket, comes and top scores for them with 36 of 43 deliveries, followed by Lal with 9, followed by Ramrup with 6, and Beckles with 4. And there you can see the bowling stats of the Wolverines. Aidan Owen bowling 3 overs, taking 1 wicket for 12 runs. Danraj bowling 4.4, taking 24 runs for 1 wicket, and Roberto Baggio bowling 3 overs, getting 25 runs and 1 wicket, and Prasad bowling 1 over, conceding 6 runs. So thank you for logging on here with us in semi-final number 2 of the Exchange T25 Cup. The Normal Sports team would like to thank you for logging on with us, and we would like to see you here for the third place playoff and the final of the Exchange T25 Cup.